It's like, what the fuck?
Well, when I find out about it, then they want to like.
Right, then they just make shit to make you happy.
Go to the gem sales guy. I got a ruby on me for the robbery.
Right, let me repair it real quick.
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean, I think we always just get fucked, low key. I don't know why, but.
Buddha there too? You want just Leslie?
Huh?
You want Buddha for this meeting too?
I don't really care if he's. I want to talk to Dean mainly, but if the other two are there, then it is what it is. I don't care.
All right. No, I want all of them there.
Bring more there then. Oh, I got a present for you.
What is it?
Close your eyes.
Hold on. Call me right now, actually. Dean. What's up, brother? Where you want to meet at? Cerberus buildings? Alright. Alright, where do you want to meet up? Let's go to the Cerberus building. Alright. Check this out, Randy, huh?
Look at the glove box, but close your eyes.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, well, there you go, man.
What the fuck is this?
Heavy pistol.
Oh,
it's a heavy pistol with a new custom body kit.
Enterprise wide body 1911.
Yeah, baby. You know how we roll.
Yo.
I'm gonna have to use it soon.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bro.
It looks sick, right?
Bro, these are back. Let's go.
The heavy
bro.
pistols are back.
Dude, this shit. How much are these?
Dude, this looks we're trying to figure out the pricing, but we gotta.
Wait, this is your shit?
It's not my shit. You know Miguel does it, right?
Oh, this is Miguel. Okay,
Miguel,
okay,
I'm
okay.
like the.
I'm
helping Miguel push
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with it. Okay.
It looks sick, right?
Bro, this looks dope as fuck. How does it compare to like a Deagle and like
That's
a
what we have to find out. That's basically why we got it. We have to try it out on like people, and then give back feedback how much the price is and everything. What the fuck is this place?
Go to the GPS.
Oh,
that looks fucking. How much are we talking there? Like, how much does he think?
they honestly, they said maybe around like 5, 6, 7K, but they don't know 100% because we need to test out properly, you know?
Yeah,
see what the street says.
Other side. Dude, let's fucking go, bro.
It's fucking sick.
That looks
I hope it's good.
Wide body. I like the name of that. That shit sounds official, bro.
The 1911A or some shit. You see that?
When you see this building, by the way. Yeah, 1911A. Oh, good. Nancy and Cassie are here.
What the fuck?
Bro, you're gonna be crazy when you see this.
Wait, what? What? Oh my Jesus.
Bullet Club's not in the way though yet, man.
What the fuck is this?
Looks crazy,
must be
right?
Nice, man. Gotta fucking join.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Don't be nice to her.
Hi.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Cassie.
What the fuck?
Yo, what's up, boys?
What's up, Dean?
What's up, Dean? Nice fucking building, Jesus. Damn.
All right. Bro, this is so awkward. Just all of us sitting next to each other.
Want to sit on the
Dean,
couch?
Randy, go on the other side of me.
Well, like
Go 1
opposite?
feet over to the left.
Like here?
Yeah. All right. All right. So I was talking to Randy today. And I'll let Randy speak, but I guess I'll do the intro here. I was talking to Randy.
Did you paint some hair on?
Yeah. It's broken. Listen, I'm gonna be serious for a second here. There's been some startling accusations against Cerberus about some shit, and it doesn't really settle well with, not only Randy but me and all that.
Speak up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Randy will just tell you what he heard, and then I mean, honestly, we should have Wesley and Buddha here as well, but
I think Les
Go.
is asleep, but if you want to
Alright, go
call
ahead.
That's fine.
Lang.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Go ahead, Randy.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Dean. I'm just gonna be listen. I'm gonna be straight up with you because I feel like we're friends, we're good boys, we're from the end. So I'm just gonna say it very bluntly and as raw as I can, So first of all, in 2 months, it's about to be a year since I put the Bullet Club business proposal in, which I mean, fair enough, is what it is. But that alone sucks. But today, my COO, my CEO, Turbo, he quit Dodo Logistics and he's flying out of the city, man. And you must be running like, why the fuck would I give a fuck? Because I mean, you probably don't really give a fuck. But end of the day, what happened was there's been a lot of complaints because me and Turbo, we put a lot of effort and like dedication into business, and we've been doing everything we can
You wanna come down?
with every tools we have available right now. And right now we've got like the delivery trucks. We have the Dodo delivery, the Prime deliveries. But to be honest, that doesn't really benefit us. We try and make it fun, but like end of the day, we can't really control it because we got nothing to control it with. And we have all these cool ideas like the Dodo freights. We have the Dodo packages that we send over to like your construction team, this and the third.
It's not even my
For not even like a month. It's been like 6 months now. Nothing really comes from it. We've been pushing. We've been honestly, money alone. It's not about the money because I'll be real with you. Dodo Logistics money wise is doing great, and I love it. And I like that way I have a steady income. But the only real income is the boxes, and like you can only sell boxes for like 6 months to be like, okay, can we fucking like, where's all the other ideas that we're pushing through? Like, we pushed all these different like prison ideas, the meth, like we used to push meth, like low key. All of that got shut down due to obvious reasons, and we're trying to like build it all up. But it all gets shut down. Turbo has other businesses that got shut down,
What do you
and
mean shut down?
uh, like the manufacturer just stopped sort of like providing him the goods they used to do. And then like he doesn't, the manufacturer just kind of ignores him and doesn't really get spoken to or whatever. And then like even we can't even get like a small change to the Dodo Logistics building where we'd get like our own logo. Been waiting for that for like 7 months and there's no real direction. And like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You can't say that we haven't put like a lot of effort behind it because we do daily transports. Turbo wakes up every day. He makes sure it's like he used to do these mini transports to prison back in the day. Even like he used to do farmers market transports. We used to do all of this. And then recently it came up that he wanted to do business and we decided to do business with Penny. She works with, I think, the Queen CB or something like that. With vegetables and like farms and all that crap. And I'm going to be honest, man. She came and I'm sorry to throw her under the bus and I hope she doesn't get any repercussions. But she told Turbo that pretty much that we can't do business with her group and her farms. Because the top 3 people at Cerberus told her not to do business with us. So then at that point, it's like, okay, Dean owns the construction company. We can't really do that. So obviously, Dean doesn't really give a fuck about us. He doesn't really want to work with us. And at that point, it's like demoralizing. Because, I mean, we put all this effort behind the business. And we do even like the cargo bob. Like, I know that was recent. Like, we're just trying to think of new ways that we can kind of, with all the resources we have right now, to always, like, expand and have fun with Dodo. But it gets to a point where, like, if no one really else is interested, it's like, we just feel like we're at a standstill. Because at the end of the day, a lot of business in the city, like, and I get it, like, a lot of things in this city, like, every business has some sort of, like, need for it, right? You can only appraise gems at the gallery. The pizzeria does, like, special, like, voodoo magic. All this stuff, which is fine, but like with Dodo, and I don't want there to be like a necessity. I don't want it to be the quote unquote a money printer. I just want it to be fun and like benefit people if they want. And right now, there's no real need for it. And I guess if people don't need it, then why the fuck would they give a fuck about it? So no matter how much you push it to people for like a day or two, they won't really stick with it for the long run. And I try and like do different things. I try and like, bro, at one point I was fucking picking up dead cops' bodies, putting them in Dodo trucks. And charging them 5K for transportation. Like, I'm trying so much, man, to like make it fun. And Turbo himself, he's a legend. He's put so much effort behind it. But when we don't really get much back from the city, it's kind of like demoralizing. And especially to get told that like Cerberus don't want to do business with us because of CG like beef or whatever. It fucking that just stings even more because like end of the day, Dean, you do have your hand in a lot of businesses and you've earned it and you like obviously you're the man. But then when even the man doesn't want to like really work with you, it kind of sucks, you know?
Yeah. Well, the last thing you said about, you know, if people don't need it, they ain't gonna use it. That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
That's, you know, that's how this city is. Unfortunately, there's
Yeah.
a lot of people suffering from that kind of mentality. I'm not gonna disagree there.
Hmm.
Do you know the actual reason why Cerberus said no to Dodo Logistics for the transportation stuff for the ingredients? Like, do you actually know why? Did they give you the
Uh,
reason?
he told me that Penny said it was something about CG beef. So that's all I was told.
Okay, so the reason we said no,
Hmm.
and I'm sure this is understandable. I'm sure we could probably talk about it and come to some agreement.
Yeah.
But the cargo that was being requested to be transported
Yeah.
is very valuable farming ingredients,
Okay.
and we have a security team in place to transport that stuff already. Now, the thing is, if one of your Dodo trucks goes missing with those ingredients on it,
Yeah.
and we lose weeks of work, that's a headache for everyone, right? It's not
Yeah.
about it's not about any type of beef. It's about the fact that if that truck goes missing,
Okay.
it wasn't in our control, and we
All right.
lose lots of work, right? Vinny can tell you how important the farming stuff is, and
Yeah.
if like someone came along to Vinny's farm and took his shit, right, they lose lots of progress, right?
All right. And
It happens. And the thing is, like, Randy's business is
but
literally a delivery service. That's the point of his company, and it's like basically, it's like obsolete. Like nobody gives a fuck because he had something going with Penny, and he got shot down because it's what risky.
can I be honest
I
with
mean, the
you, Dean?
cargo is
I'll
very
be
valuable.
100% honest with you, man. And honestly, that hurt for you to tell me that because I thought we were boys, and I thought, like, I come with you. Like, maybe I'm just not a businessman, and maybe I shouldn't have got into this field, and maybe I shouldn't have done this. But like, we're friends, right? And sorry, you guys pretty much create your own transport sort of thing for your own personal use. You know how much like F I put behind this. You know how much like I dedicate myself. And you're not gonna give me the opportunity to do one fucking transport for you because you're worried about losing a lot of progression. But what about like other people's progression? What about the progression I put into Dodo? And with people with that mentality like you have, and you're like the top dog in this city, if you have that mentality, everyone in the city is gonna have that mentality. If you just give me that opportunity to maybe be like, okay, you know what? Me and Randy were boys. He's done a lot for me. He always had my back. Maybe I'll give him this one opportunity to see if he can deliver my high value goods. I won't make my own transportation company. And if I give him this opportunity, and then it turns out successful, then other people in the city will see it, and then they'll start, using Dodo Logistics. Because if Dean's using it, then maybe I should use it. But then if you're just going to do your own thing, then why the fuck do I have a company that does transportation if everyone's just worried they're going to get their shit yoing? I might as well just sell this fucking company and just move on, to be honest. Because, I mean, that mentality fucking
Isn't this
sucks.
directly involved in just Rooster's Rest because
But
that's the only
let
person.
let me answer, Randy. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's no transportation company. There's no rival. I might have misspoke. We have a security team
Yeah.
that transports goods, right? It's not a transportation team. It's not. They don't
I'm
do anything
confused, though.
other than pick up very valuable items and
Okay.
bring them to a secure location, right?
But that's transporting, no? Isn't that literally what transporting is?
Right, but your company is a transporting company for everyone, right? This is literally a security team that goes from one location to another, predetermined. It's not. We don't say, "Hey, you guys want to use our security team to transport your shit." No, it's like it's a security team that go and pick stuff up. It's like what I would hire you boys for if I had something very valuable, right? I'd tell you to go pick it up, and then I'm guaranteed to get it in its location safely, right?
But that's what Dodo Logistics is. And I mean, listen, I mean, if you
Look,
want to do your own
I'm-
thing, I mean, that is what it is, I guess. I mean, fuck it. Everyone can do their own thing.
I'm gonna be on the outside of this, to be honest. It kind of is like I'm just gonna be real with you, Dean. It's kind of a fucking slap in the face to Randy. This is the whole point of his company. His company was to get contracts with companies around the city and transport their goods for them.
Or at least why not have the security team transport like a dodo truck, you know? Or like use dodo boxes and we transport them together. Why I don't like the security team is security. The security team isn't transport. The security team is security to secure whatever they're told to secure, right? They're not supposed to be doing transports. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's you do whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to use my company, I guess. But like, I mean, just hearing that and then the amount of like just absolute nothing we get when we put all these ideas forward, and, like we have these long talks and just nothing comes back from it, and then hearing people are just doing their own thing. There's literally no point in me fucking running this business. I might, like, as you said, businesses only work in this city if people need a need for them. You just proved to me that there's literally no point in running this company because you can do it yourself, no matter what. So what the fuck is the point? If I can't, if you don't trust me enough to transport fucking high valuable tomatoes and ingredients, and I'm fucking.
Dean, I have
bro.
a question.
I think you're missing here. When I say like a truck goes missing, like one of your drivers might have said the wrong thing to a wrong person, and then that truck gets ambushed, right? I'm not saying it's you guys like losing the truck. What I'm saying is, if a truck goes missing,
Yeah.
you and I are going to have a conversation that's a lot different, and I'm not going to, you know, be able to come up to a solution where it's not, oh, someone must have yoinked it, right? Like, there's a big difference between we have very valuable goods that needs to go from A to B to creating a transportation company, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's been a lot that's been missed here, where it's.
I mean, listen, I'm actually very disappointed in that, like one transfer, whatever. But the main issue is the fact that like there's no construction happening. I paid all my fucking debt off for the company. I paid off all the trucks. I paid off all the livery fees. I paid off the construction fees that we had to pay. Me, Turbo, and Loxley, we put 37k a week for the past 10 plus weeks, I think. We paid it all off. You can check. It's all like logged off. Everything checked off. We got no debts. We have like the bare minimum. We've been putting all our efforts in to make money, and right now, like, nothing really comes from it. No, like all our ideas get like all our ideas just get put down. No one puts interest in it, and we pay off all our debts. We do this. We like progress with it. We give opportunity to people. I even go around fucking fining Dodo truck drivers if the truck is damaged just so I can pay off some debt. Like, I don't know. It's just it sucks to be overlooked. And then on top of that, the Bullet Club, it's literally in 2 months, Dean, it's going to be a year since I put in the business proposal. And, like, I don't hear anything back. I don't get anything from no construction team. I hear something, like, once every, like, 6 months. And then it's just, like, demoralizing, you know? And I'm not saying it's just your fault. And, like, I'm not blaming you because I know you're a busy guy. Like, it gets to a point where it's, like, all right, 2 months, okay, they're busy. 4 months, okay, they're probably just a bit busy. It's all right, I'll wait. 8 months, okay, what the fuck's going on? And then 10 months, it's like, all right, I might as well just give up at this point. And then, no offense, I love you and I love everyone. But, like, even just seeing this building here, like, it's sick. It looks dope as fuck. But, like, this shit came in, like, a month. I've been waiting, like, a year for even, like, the smallest change at Dodo Logistics. Just having the Dodo Bird logo outside. That's it. Not even, like, a whole building change. Just a small logo. Like, it's still, like, nothing comes from it. And, like, we had all these ideas with the, I remember talking to you about the transportation with the, workers where they'd have, like, progression levels and we'd be able to, like, hire specific people to do, like, you know, like, we have the Dodo Prime deliveries now, the basic ones. We'd have, like, an advanced one where we'd hire people who've proved themselves and, we'd hire them onto Dodo Prime, Plus, where they'd get paid a bit more. They'll have more, like, fun deliveries around the city and more, like, general deliveries to, like, Polito and everywhere. But, like, none of that, everything just gets dropped, and it's just, what the fuck? And then no one really comes to me to tell anything, and I try to follow up, but I don't really hear anything back. And then Turbo left the company, and now I'm like, fuck, I might as well, like, I don't know. Like, I can run the company right now. I don't mind doing the Dodo boxes. I don't mind paying out the employees. Like, I can do all of that. But, like, there's no progression. And if there's no progression, like, you know how it is, man. If the company is at stalemate doing the same thing for, like, 6 to 9 months, it doesn't matter how much money you make, bro. It's not interesting. And no one's going to be, like, looking forward to it. And no one's going to really want to, like, willingly work there. And I'm not asking for, like, crazy fucking shit. I'm not asking for, like, insane fucking transports. I just want like a little change to the building. Like it would be cool.
By
Fuck,
the
like
way, I don't think he gives a fuck about the transport. I think he's just like at this point, it's just like with all his business proposals and stuff and all that, and then all
No,
the
he
other
does
businesses
run.
are. No, Vinny, let me. You know, like tell me if I'm wrong, right? Like he's just like all these businesses, like.
No, he
what's
cares
going
about the
on,
trade.
you
That's
know?
the main thing. I mean, Turbo literally left because
Yeah,
of
but
it.
there's a bigger issue than that, Vinny. Rather than one person not transporting using Dodo Logistics, where there's a larger issue here.
oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I know. I think I pointed out, no, with all the like construction,
Yeah.
with all the
No, yeah, for sure.
opportunities for Dodo, with all the like the ideas we've all had. Even like we had different like freights, the crates, the ice boxes. We had all these ideas. Like we don't hear anything back from it. We just get told, yeah, we'll look into it, and never get like it gets looked into it, and it just sucks, to be honest. Especially like I'd understand if we weren't doing shit and like we didn't pay off our debts and we just kind of were waiting for people to like get like interest, but we've been like hustling, we've been putting work out there, we've been doing like things that we shouldn't even be doing, like different sort of deliveries, just really going out there and pushing it as much as we can. But then it gets to a point, if no one else is showing interest to it, it's not progressing. Like everything in the city needs to progress. It's just like, there's no point, there's no motivation. Like after like 6-7 months, it's a bit like, bruh. And I hope, like at the end of the day, Dean, like again, I'm not solely blaming you, and I hope you don't. I'm just being raw and like blunt with you because I think it's just best, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it. Like I said, this is unfortunately there's a feel, you know, some people in the city have this because I guess the raw tax is, it's like you said, the Dodo offers nothing but you know, it's an optional service, right?
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's not like a restaurant where, you know, everyone needs to eat, you know.
But the thing is, I don't need it to be something that people need. I can make it fun. Like, look at how much work I put in, even with the bare minimum, and people still work for me. People still enjoy it. People still love it. And like, it's not even like I want something that makes Dodo Logistics that people need, because transportation is open. It's a broad market. Anyone can transport from A to B. But the thing is, even like, bro, like, you know how much fun, like, and how much like excitement I could have, and how much people could benefit, and the progression system with just a small progression system at Dodo within the deliveries. Like it doesn't. It's not about it being like a need. It's more like we've had all these ideas, we push it forward. It doesn't need to be a need, but like people will enjoy it just because it's something fresh, something new, and they have that progression system. Like we've been through all of this. I'm not trying to make it like a quote unquote money printer. I'm just trying to make some sort of progression behind it that people can enjoy. And once they've enjoyed it and they've had their full fun with it, if they want to move on, they move on.
No, I get that for sure. But let me. I'm going to ask a question to Vinny and Rami.
Yeah.
You guys, you know, you've
Just say I want my.
you've been through this a lot. You've had a lot of stuff built. You've had a lot of, you know, requests and stuff for the construction company. What has been your most effective way of
What's up,
getting
boys?
stuff
What's up?
put to the top of the pile, so to say?
Talking to me and Vinny?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like
How to get shit done?
Yeah, like when you put in like a change or request or something, like what's the best way for you? What's the most effective way you to get your shit done?
Dean
Change.
Prime.
fuck is that?
Yeah, just
I
hit up
just-
Dean,
I just
and
hit
he
you up.
handles it.
So I'm not trying to deflect or anything, but you know, you can email me at any time, right?
I have though. You can't say I haven't. But for the past year, the Bullet Club, I've been messaging you sometimes, and I know you're busy, but sometimes I'll get a reply. Dodo Logistics, like
Guys,
Alex Sky and you were working on it, and then like I have messaged you about it. I can literally show you.
Right, but what this logo on the building, right? Like,
Yeah,
where was that?
it's always been there. What do you mean? I've always requested. We literally spoke about it when you came down that one day. We've always, I guess, what I mean, if you want me to just
Right.
keep messaging you, I can, I guess.
Right, but how many times have I
Oh,
not
sit down
acknowledged
before you, I don't know.
acknowledged your stuff, Rami, Vinny, and
Say that
then
again?
do it again? And like, how many times do I not acknowledge what you've said until you've like poked me again?
I mean, listen,
Um,
I get we're all busy and you're busy. You're a very busy person yourself. I mean, I've emailed you multiple times about the same thing, you know? It's just, I guess Randy, in Rand, I know Randy a long time. Randy hates to be a bother. And I
Right.
can tell you right now, Randy probably will ask once and never ask again because Randy hates to be feeling like
Nah, but
he's,
that's bullshit, bro. It's been a year I've been asking it every month, pretty much. I only stopped the past, like, 2 because it's like, after 8 months, it gets a bit ridiculous, you know? It feels like I'm just bothering you after a year, you know what I mean?
Well,
But
on
yeah,
the
I
Bullet
get what you're
Club stuff,
saying.
for sure. But for Dodo stuff, I don't think we've spoken about that since we were down in the docks.
Well, yeah, I've been speaking to
at the
Alex
same
Sky as
time, though,
well.
I mean, it's been a year, right? So it's like, I don't know.
Well,
I see-
what are we talking about here? Bullet Club or Dodo?
Yeah.
Well, both, to be honest.
But they're different, right?
I mean, they're different, but the same sort of, like, concept. Nothing really comes from both of them. Even though, I try and put, like, work behind both of them, I guess. The same sort of outcome is happening, whether it's the Bullet Club or Dodo Logistics. Like, we speak to Alex Sky daily, but still nothing.
So why don't you talk to someone with a brain?
I don't know anyone else who's interested in it.
Okay, well, I'm telling you that send me an email.
Okay.
Don't hold back on that stuff. And if it's something that can get done, we'll get it done, right?
All right. And is there any update on the Bullet Club then? I guess.
Not since we last spoke about it now.
Well, that was like 2 months. See, like, what am I supposed to? Well, I just keep messaging you, asking updates, and I get nothing back. It's been like 2
But
months.
The Bullet Club is different, right? You know that's different. I don't think you should put those together. I don't think that's fair.
But it's not. I mean, I guess kind of. But like, you also told me that. I thought we had a plan for like a temporary one, but that I don't know. Never mind. It's all good. I don't wanna get into it. I don't know, bro. Now it just feels awkward, bro. Like, I don't know. Ah.
But yeah, like I said, I understand. Like, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not dismissing it at all. You know,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I'm not, I'm not the one that does everything, right? In this, I'm just one part of a big.
No, I know.
construction team.
Yeah. See, that's another thing. Like, that's why I don't want to like just keep hitting you up. But like, if I like, that's why I thought like Alex Sky was like the guy who was supposed to be with us. That's why we just kept hitting him up. Like you said, you're involved in so much stuff. Like, why would you like? You can't do everything. But I mean, it is what it is. I'll just start hitting you up, I guess, more.
I guess my point is, I will make sure I put some more effort in for the people that I consider my friends, right? Which I guess is why I brought Vinny and Rami into the equation, because
Yeah.
when they remind me of stuff, I try my best to make sure it gets where it needs to be as soon as possible.
I mean, yeah, I guess if that, I don't know if I mean if that's what you're saying, then yeah.
I mean that's kind of for them to say. I'm not trying to speak for them, but whether they
I mean,
agree with that or not is
I
different.
can't lie. Anything I've asked for, I've got. I mean, Dean even knows. I mean, Randy, I'll be honest. The issues I have with that little thing that we have, he literally corrects things. So I guess it's me. I'm a pain in the ass. Rami, he's a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. I get what Randy's saying, though.
But
like,
I do
he
get.
doesn't,
I
like,
do
bugging
understand
somebody,
Randy.
Dean, like, constantly. It's fucking annoying. Like, there's shit that I need from you, but I just don't even ask you because I know there's 20 other fucking million
But
people
you gotta understand.
emailing you about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that unfortunately that's the world we live in, right?
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, fuck it. I'll just. I mean, yeah.
Like the stuff that you.
I don't know what to say. Like, what do I?
What we've spoke about in the past, it's still there, right? It's not been forgotten. It's still on the list, right? I guess my point is, if if I get reminded, then I try and shuffle around the list, or personally try and put something on someone's desk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. So I'll just do that more often then. I don't like.
But at club, I'm just as frustrated as you are. You know that.
Yeah.
But for Dodo stuff, for getting a logo on a building, fuck. I mean, you literally just fucking call me, and then I'll say, "Hey, send it by email," and the next tsunami will probably be done.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I feel like I have done that, but I guess okay. I'll just start doing it more.
And if you feel like you have, then it could be on me that I'm not paying enough attention, and I can be more conscious when you're talking to me.
Yeah. I just remember that. I mean, yeah. I just remember that one conversation we had. Like, no, I'm not gonna say it. But yeah. Okay, that works. I'll just try and be more open.
And then, so with this, never mind. I mean, if there's anything else that talked about here?
I mean, Dean, like just go through our like messages. And this just feels weird, kind of, because I don't like. But like, I guess our messages through Discordian, and then like, there's like I've sent you so much shit. But like, I don't want it to be weird like that, because I don't want us getting like.
Saying, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying. Like I said, I'm not trying to dismiss it. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find a solution that works for us both.
I mean, if you're okay with me just constantly like reminding you, then I mean, I guess I'll just do that.
Yeah, I mean, so there's requests that go on the list, and they get picked off when they get picked off.
Hmm.
And then there's requests that go on the list, and someone bugs me, and I'll try and bump it up.
All right, fair enough.
Like the list is huge, right? It's
Yeah.
one of them things that it's never ending, right? Like you will never get through all of it, but
yeah,
I do have the ability to move things around, right? I guess that's the point.
Yeah, of course. All right, well, I mean, okay. I'll start just reminding you more often, I guess, and then we'll just see what happens. Go from there. I appreciate the meeting.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'm sorry again. Like, I know it sucks to kind of feel that way.
Fuck, I don't know what.
And, yeah, we can work this out. It's not a big deal.
All right, sounds good, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, yeah, no worries.
All right, Dean, be good, baby.
I'll catch you, dude.
All right.
That was useless as fuck.
I don't know, like, I don't know.
The fuck? How'd you get up there?
I don't know.
I expected it to be.
I don't know what more, like.
I am.
Hey, you wanna drive? You drive.
Yeah, let me try. Let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
Where you want to link up? Oh, I'm sorry,
go to
Randy.
gallery. Go to gallery. Meet us at gallery.
All right.
I don't know. I feel like I was pretty straight up, told him everything, but I just.
He's not. Listen. What you wanted to say is only Cerberus buildings are prior, or everything Cerberus related is prioritized. Everything else is on the back burner. But you can't really say that, right? Motherfucker, it's been a fucking year. There's no excuse for the bullet club, right? In terms of Dodo, I don't know what goes on between the emails and all that. I don't know.
I've emailed both of them, man. He knows I have.
But the thing is, he can't really make an excuse. The problem is he doesn't admit that he's fucked up. Like, oh, yo,
but what
like,
can I do though?
my fault,
There's nothing I can do if he's saying, okay, I'm gonna work on it.
You can't.
Like, there's nothing, like, I can't say anything
he even
more.
said it yourself. He's like, if you're friends with me, then like, you gotta. I guess he doesn't look at you as like somebody that like, cause you like, I don't know. It sucks, dude. It really does.
It just gets awkward because then we're talking about like shit.
Yeah,
like,
I agree. Because in the beginning, then he's like, well, we just didn't want to use your business. Is essentially what he was saying. Which is fucking stupid, but I mean, if we had
Yeah, I didn't like that, to be honest.
It felt weird, I don't know.
if it was vice versa, would we use
Where he's going?
You want to park that up and just hop in, or just leave it here, hop in.
Why did you tell me to come here for?
Just hop in the car, bro.
You're shitting on him in character for something OOC? What? Are you
Put
dumb?
the car away, dumb fuck.
All right.
It's a roleplay server. Like, I was trying to, like, is that no roleplay?
Basically, in the beginning, it went from like, oh, you being disgruntled about like that one transport, which is like, all right, dude, like, why the fuck am I even a business then if you're not even gonna fucking use my shit?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told him. Like, why,
exactly.
if you yourself isn't gonna use it, then why would anyone else? You know what I mean? But then on top of
what's the bigger issue here? Is the bigger issue?
Company.
Okay, but so there's two issues at hand. I guess is determining which one's the larger, because one of them is okay, dude. Like everything I put forward is on the back burner, or like it's been a while, bro. Like, come on, like, what the fuck is going on here? And then the other one is like, all right, well, bro, like I have a business here. Like, why the fuck are you not using my business? But then he can easily come and say, oh well, bro, I just didn't want to use you, bro.
That's fine. I don't care about that. But I mean, I told him straight up, like, I have been emailing you. I've been doing all this shit. And then he's pretty much said, like, you need to email me more. But it's like, after a year, how much more do I have to fucking email someone? If I'm emailing them every month, pretty much. If I do it every second, like, I don't know. But I don't know. It's what it is.
He said, what did Chang Gang have to do with their products, though? Why was...
I guess they didn't trust us. I guess
what's so important about these ingredients? I don't understand.
There's nothing in that. That's why, like, for me, it was so weird. I'm like, wait, is this man really talking about fucking vegetables right now, or is he talking about like gold bars or something?
Well, the thing is, I even told him, like, why don't we just sign an NDA? We won't look into it. We'll still do the transport. We won't look into what it is.
You know what it is, Randy? I guarantee the mindset on them is Vinny owns Maldini's, a competing restaurant. Yeah. His brother owns a transport company. They think that you don't know how to like separate the two, and they probably think like you would actually give me their transport. You know what I mean,
fair enough. Even if they don't want to use it, I don't have to.
But no, but it's not the point though. The point is that you own your own business. Like you literally made sure like I'm not even none of the boys are really part of that business because you keep it as legit as possible. But yet they make it look like that way, like it's a bad business because it's CG's business and it all tied in together. And you know what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying 100%. But on top of that,
fucked up for them to think like that though.
100. And listen, they is super fucked up, but they don't have to use it, right? But it's the other shit as well. Like, ask for a simple logo. It doesn't get fucking put in. I asked for like, I have different progress. I can literally show you paragraphs where I've emailed about like every detailed thing that we could want. It just, I don't know. It's just weird to even talk about that though. I feel like
I say we give a fucking reason to Roosters Rest now to fucking to want to use Dodo Logistics and fucking run their security team and see how tight their security team is.
It honestly,
that's just how this city kind of is, to be honest. I feel like
the problem I think also is that they don't realize that you and like Turbo would physically be doing those transports, not just random people from the street. You know what I'm saying?
Dean was there when we spoke about all of this. They just play dumb, like they don't know, but they do know because I've told them everything. I told him like I had a meeting with him in our Dodo Logistics office about it. Like,
wait, I don't know why people are even trying to say it's like CB. It has nothing to do with CB and CB.
It literally is Dodo Logistics. Like it's Randy's business. That the fact that they tied CG into it
in the
actually
city,
bothers me a lot, bro.
In the city, you know. Listen, I'm just gonna fucking say, in the city, the businesses that Dean is invested into are prioritized from his construction company.
Yeah, 100%. Not even construction, just even like how the business works, it's run.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always prioritized that first. Look, think about like this fucking paintball arena, how quickly that was.
And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like I listen. The paragraphs you talking about, you talk about. Me and Vinny were there with you, bro. I sent this guy.
You guys, you guys,
I talked to him a lot.
The thing is,
a year is crazy, bro.
No, but the thing is, you guys didn't. If you feel that, why didn't you tell him then?
Wait, what? I mean, I harass Dean all the time until he answers me. I'm gonna be real. Like I don't stop until he answers me.
Oh, Rami.
Like, if I have,
I guess Rami did say that.
I'm in the same page as you, bro. Like I don't. For me, it's like, dude, like I'm not gonna beg somebody, dude.
Yeah, I guess the point. Like, how many times do I have to ask?
I've asked, you know, but like I said, I'm talking about in the city, dude. I don't want this being like a out of city kind
That's the thing.
This is not. It
It
has
kinda
nothing.
gets
This
a bit-
is weird to even talk about, but
Well,
like,
I think it's
it
weird
is, but
because
it's
like
not.
I'm just saying straight up. I think most things in this city, people want, they just ask for it out of this city, so it gets weird.
Yeah, yeah.
If I don't
it gets-
ask for it out of this
exactly,
city, then I can't, like, you don't get it, and to me it
has
feels
nothing to do
weird.
with that. Yeah, exactly.
It's not like yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know.
For me, in terms of like stuff like needing to get done, either construction wise or shit like that, I just don't like begging people, bro. I'm not gonna ask somebody for. I'm not gonna ask it 100 times, dude. You know, because then at that point I'm the only one being a nuisance. You know.
Yeah, and like it also makes you feel like, okay, it's after like 8 months of asking like every month, pretty much.
Yeah. Because you gotta remember,
they obviously
like,
don't give a
this is
fuck. They don't
volunteer,
care.
You know?
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, it's not like they have to do it. So if I just keep asking them, like, I respect them to the point where it's like they do it on their own time when they want. Why would I keep bothering them? It's not like if I was paying them, then yeah, I'd be on their ass.
The reason why there's frustration is because, you know, there's like other shit. It's like, all right, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, so I wouldn't, and I'm down to pay as well. Like, that's the thing. But that is what it is. I don't know. It's blah. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I love Dean.
I definitely understand where you're coming with, though, Randy.
No,
like, you know,
yeah.
you've been waiting a year for this Bullet Club, and then you see this fucking ginormous Cerberus building going up, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, like I've been waiting for a year now. I turn around, I wake up one day, and there's a fucking a $50 million building that just went up out of nowhere. You know?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I feel you.
I'm gonna be real. These issues that you guys are having now, I dealt with that shit like for the gallery, bro. Because I thought the gallery was gonna be in the last city, remember? And then I was told it was gonna be for this one.
True. I don't think that. I don't know. I mean, I
guess you gotta be annoying.
I guess.
I guess if somebody's telling you to be annoying, you still uncomfortable doing it because, like, dude, I'm not that guy, you know. Like, Dean's literally telling you, just fucking spam me, bro. It's like, bro, bro, who the fuck wants to do that?
Especially
You know?
because you know what, he even said, like, he's one guy alone in this, so I've got so much to do. So it's like, he kind of contradicted himself. How am I going to spam someone that has so much to do? You know, I just feel bad. Jesus. It is what it is. I mean,
I feel like this conversation should be having, like, not.
Yeah, that's why I just said that.
Because I have
Okay.
frustrations as well, but I just don't.
Yeah, let's just move on.
yeah, I should move on.
I'm saying I think this is somewhere we should talk outside, you know?
But that's what sucks, though. I feel like most business talks are just talked outside. You know what I mean? I guess that's how it is nowadays.
You're right. They should be here, right? You're 100%
Yeah.
correct. Yeah, it definitely should. And like Dean owns the construction
Dean
company.
fucked himself over. He's he's like so deep with Cerberus and Clean Boys and all that shit. It's just like, and it has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I just feel
he has too many friends.
If-
in
Randy.
the-
if
I'm
you-
saying
What up,
that
Wayno?
because-
Boom, boom,
I'm
boom,
saying
boy.
that because
Personal opinion.
Give me one
he
second,
has
I'll
too
call
many
you back.
friends in 2 other like groups, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
yes.
me, you, for example, Vinny. Like I fuck with Dean heavy. I talk to him today.
He should have
City.
been more neutral than anything
Yeah,
because
yeah.
right away
He
it's
fucked
always
himself over on that one.
right away it's always gonna lead. They're gonna point the finger at Dean right away when something happens.
Yeah.
If I feel like if Dean would have stood more neutral within the city and did his own thing with the construction company and not labeled himself as Cerberus involving Leslie and Buddha, I feel like things would have been a lot different for him.
Yeah. I fuck with Dean though. I just want everybody to know.
No,
we all do,
yeah,
like,
no,
Yeah, no,
we all
100%.
do, you know, and it's sad that he's dealing with a lot of fucking negative right now, but you know, it sucks. Like, and I even said, I said, you know, like, just don't fucking go there and say dumb shit.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
That's what I'm hoping with this fight night on Friday. Like I'm hoping we can pop that conversation open again. You know. You gotta
Yeah.
remind them.
bro, I swear to God, if I see Mary Mushkin's, like, if she has like an import shop or some shit, bro, and I see that shit before the Bullet Club, I'm fucking.
Want to know where the
Oh
building
my
is? We already
God.
know where it's
Do you want to
going.
see it? It's right down the
Wait,
road from
what?
Autos Autos.
Yeah, we already know where it's gonna be.
Wait, no, I was joking. She's actually getting a building?
Yeah.
This is her lot. I don't know if she's getting construction, but this is where her business is, her headquarters.
Fuck off.
I saw the Arsenal told me about the business proposal she did,
Yeah.
which is
You're
another
lying.
thing Dean lied about, by the way, that I caught him on. He says he never knew about it.
He said he never knew about Mary's business proposal, but he did, right?
Yep.
Wait. Is her... Did they, like, destroy a building and, like, put it in the place and shit?
I
Like,
don't know.
oh.
I don't know if it's construction done, but like, dude, if a business gets approved for a lot and all that shit, it's like. And
Yes.
actually, no, it is doing construction because Eddie told us there's a fucking warehouse there now or some shit, right? Vinny, he said he wants to get like a warehouse there, kind of like Hutch's old.
Yeah. No,
old
Eddie
spot.
said they're getting the warehouse
Wants to get a
put in
parking
there.
spot
Yeah.
and a clothing store or some shit like that.
Yeah. Eddie said that already to us.
It's over here. It's a front for a warehouse or some shit like that. Where was it again?
To the right.
No, I'm not blaming Mary. It's not Mary's fault, but at that point, it's like, what the fuck?
Right here.
This is it. Oh, I mean, they haven't done construction to it, but
No. This is like the lot or whatever.
Oh.
I guess the warehouse would be right here. Vinny, or something.
Is this all gonna open
yeah,
up and
yeah.
shit? Probably, right?
Sort of open and everything. So they basically, the way Eddie was explaining to us is like it's just more of a front for them to like a place to chill and they can put their cars in.
Are they
yada,
gonna-
yada, yada.
Is this a weird question? Are they gonna be able to do what Hutch does?
I asked him. He said no.
Is he lying, or I guess we would never know.
I asked Eddie. I was like, "You guys getting your own H&O there?" He's like, "No." He's like, "No, it's just gonna be like a hub to meet for racers to meet up at and shit." Then my
That's
head, I'm like,
H&O
well,
though,
isn't that
no?
Well, not only that, but isn't that what the tuner shop is for?
Something's not adding up here. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess
I
we'll
know.
see.
I say we just move on with the day. We could talk about this somewhere else and let's just have a fun time with each other, you know? Let's meet up with
it
Kay.
ain't
Let's
even a
have
big
some
deal,
good
bro.
time.
It's literally just a
I think it's
I know,
healthy
but
to talk
no,
about,
the-
to be honest.
no,
It's
I
not like
get it,
we're not
but
even saying crazy shit. I feel.
Yeah, we're
No,
not.
no,
even,
I get it, but it's just it's more Papagas that we, you know, that I'm dealing with, that other people have to deal with. It's just fucking annoying, I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, we can just
Motherfuckers
move on, I
weird.
guess.
Let me $6.
All right.
350.
The only I don't like is that they tried labeling Dodo Logistics CG, and that's why they don't want to work with you. This is purely here, right? Because like literally he told you like the reason why is like basically because they don't trust Dodo because it's linked to CG, right? And that's why they don't want to risk their products.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of fucked up thing, because that's the one thing I can say, Randy. How many times I asked you to hire me and you told me no because you're keeping the business legit? Remember that? Like,
Yeah,
because
100%.
that's your own thing.
Well, it's
And
not
for
my
them
own thing.
to-
It's more like, bro, I just want to prove to people that I can also, like, you know.
Exactly. So now like, I feel like you just got guilty by association. That's what happened to you. Like,
Yeah.
That.
I
and
mean,
it's
he
fucked
pretty
that
much admitted
people
he
have
didn't want to
that
give
mindset.
an opportunity. So I mean, it's what it is. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, he kind of fucked up on that one heavy. I don't think he realized how bad he looked by doing that.
Yeah, honestly, it showed me a lot. But it is what it like. What can you do?
Oh, 100%. He lied to me today too, but I just didn't say anything. It's like small shit like that. You realize like his not loyalty, but like he's gonna protect his own businesses, bro. Like,
Yeah. End of the day, like everyone does it. We do it, but
bro,
everyone's
they're ops. At the end of the day, they're ops. Bro.
everyone's
Like,
gonna do what's best for them. End of the day. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what it is, bro.